Arsenal 3, Man United 1. I tried to explain to you. I kept, you know, in the previews, I kept saying, you're not understanding how bad we are. But having said that,
you weren't that bad.
We were. That's the best we've looked in a while, which actually really annoyed me.
I knew it.
Yeah, you made it difficult for yourselves, and you were there for the taking. I think, obviously, clearly, at 2-1 with the penalty, that's a pivotal moment. Because if Bruno shouldn't even be anywhere near that.
Question. Why did Ronaldo not take that penalty?
I wish I could answer.
I'm so happy because I'm like, I actually said to the guy next to me, I go, Ronaldo never misses penalties because it's going to be 2-2. Then I looked and I'm like, that's number 8 on his back. That ain't Ronaldo's number. And I was shocked. And I actually, when I saw Bruno stepping up to take the penalty, I actually knew to myself he's going to miss it. It's weird, but I was like, he ain't scoring.
Yeah.
And he hit the post, and then that was it. I think after that, you know, I knew United were going to turn up today. Listen, you've had an absolute shocker during the week against Liverpool, and there's no way, you know, they can go and do that again. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a response. So there was a response from United, but we started so fast, and getting that first goal was the all-important goal.
But that first goal, I have to say, it just shows our mentality. Because I said to you, didn't I? I said, one, you wouldn't have to be as good as you was against Chelsea to beat us. You just have to show a bit of intensity in the first, and you did that. But even the goal, it was just a normal cross that should have been dealt with by 4 players. Dalot doesn't stop the cross. Varane fluffs it. Lindelof fluffs it. Telles goes to sleep. Then De Gea even saves it from Saka. Then it goes back to Tavares, done the original cross, and Dalot wasn't even there again. Like, abs, and that's what I'm talking about, us being disgraced. We gifted you the goal after 3 minutes.
One thing about that. One thing about that goal, you know, one thing about that goal though, you can't blame Maguire.
Exactly, it doesn't matter who's playing. Exactly.
That's not Maguire's fault, is it? You know what I mean? So you can't blame Maguire for that. Listen, yeah, there was
awful defense.
I thought that even us, we were at times very sloppy in our play. You know what I mean? At 2-0, we were in control of the game, and I was kind of like, I know with Arsenal this season, our style of players play out from the back, be very brave and that, but I'm like, 2-0 up, man. We don't need to be like that no more. Maybe just be a bit more defensive, and you know what I mean. I think.
How do you think you let us back into the game?
By just continuing to just play our game.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean. I felt, and I've seen that a few times this season, where I'm like, game management. I mean, I know there's still a long way to go, but just hold on to it a bit more. Go a little longer sometimes.
Conceding before half time like that.
We were still sort of trying to, you know, play out from the back, draw you on, catch you in a trap, and go. And I just feel that we're 2-0 up.
Yeah.
You know, 1-0 up, I get it. 2-0, come on, they got to come at us now. So
did you fit when you saw Ronaldo score before half time, and then the manner of which we came out in the second half? That's the best 25 minutes I've seen us. But I was like, what's going on here? I can't believe it. And then up to the penalty, but was you extremely worried at that point?
When you got the goal back, I'm then saying to the guy next to me, I think we need half time.
Yeah.
We need to get going and shake ourselves up. We come out in the second half, United really come at us. I expected that. Because remember, this game, if United didn't win the game, they're out of the top 4 race, in my opinion. So I expected United to really come at us, which they did. We weathered the storm by, you know, the penalty miss. We weathered
and then the Ramsdale save from Dalot, that's a big save.
Yeah, big save.
That's after the penalty.
Yeah, big save. But then after that, what a screamer by Granit Xhaka, worthy of winning any game.
Nketiah not offside there.
You know, well, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, apparently. I spoke to a few Arsenal fans who have said to me, tell you what, Nketiah should have been given offside.
Well, I ain't seen it back, and they did.
Pawson was on your side today.
They did do a VAR check, didn't they?
Yeah, and they done a VAR check for Cedric Suarez getting twisted up by Sancho and handball it, and no handball there as well. So it was a few decisions, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
The Man United man in there clutching at straws.
Yeah, right? shameless.
Listen, it was remember, we had a goal that was offside. I mean, the VAR
Nketiah should have scored another one as well.
Yeah, VAR checked it, said the goal was all right. So the goal was all right. Listen, I'm glad that didn't get disallowed. That was an unreal strike, and I think we would have deserved winners on the. You know, I mean, there weren't a lot in it.
No.
But we were the team that was on top for the majority of the game, and I think we deserved to win the game. And
was you on top for the majority of the game?
Yeah, because the way we started the game, I mean, we could have been out of sight. Should have been out of sight.
It's something that's just made me think, because I feel like you've started well and gone 2-0 up. Then I think you were poor up into the half. Like you said, you needed half time.
Yeah, but
then 30 minutes of the second half, we were in the ascent. From the
30.
penalty onwards, yeah, I'd say
30
25 minutes of the second half, 30 minutes of the second half, up into the penalty. And then even after the penalty, we go again, and Dalot makes a wicked shot and then he tips it onto the bar.
Yeah,
and then, like the last 15-20 minutes, I would say you had it.
You had the missed penalty, the Dalot shot. You didn't really, apart from that, Ramsdale didn't really have a lot to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think.
But the point is, you didn't have to be that good to beat us today, and that pisses me off.
I think we deserve to win the game overall. You know what I mean? It was a much better Man United. You know, and I think, as I said, there was a lot of fight in there and spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could see that your players getting stuck in, but I think we deserve to win.
Still not enough. Yeah, I mean, there's been some scathing press conferences where McTominay was really opened up about how bad it is. Scholes was saying, you know, Jesse won't mind me saying, I spoke to him, he said the dressing room's a disaster. All the things that I said to you, it's over, they're done. To finish off for you guys now then, would it be a typical Arsenal thing where you get the 2 difficult games out of the way where people didn't think you were going to win them, then you got West Ham and you got whatever Spurs or whatever games you got, and then
it's still tough games to go. But the momentum's with us. You know what I mean? Those 2 big wins. You know what I mean? We go to West Ham next week. It's kind of dropped in our favour a little bit. In that's kind of in between them having to play Europa League. But the crunch game is going to come down to that Tottenham game. I think. It might come down to that, and it's whoever wins that's going to take it. I think United now are out of it.
100%.
So I think it's.
I tried to tell you it was out of it before.
You know, I think West Ham might struggle with all what they got on to be in it as well. So it might come down to us and Tottenham. Who's going to have the cojones?
Fancy it? Come on.
I fancy it. I fancy it. I think the momentum's with us. And the funny thing is, a guy asked me a minute ago before I did this interview. He said, "Robbie," he goes, "What would you?" He goes, "If I would have said to you, you can have those 3 victories, Palace, Southampton and Brighton, or you beat Chelsea and Man United.
Momentum-wise,
which ones would you took?" I said, "I would have." I go, "That's a great question." I go, "I'll take smashing Tottenham and beating United any day of the week, right? And the momentum's with us, and I think we can get it."
But if this happened the other way around, though, like you beat us
the
2
momentum
first,
would be gone.
Exactly.
Be even more doubt. So
funny how things work out, isn't it?
It is weird how things work out. Momentum's back, but we've been inconsistent.
Yeah.
We've been so inconsistent this season. Who knows? But I think we've got a great chance.
Listen, the team who has more to play for won on today. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say the team. I'll say the team that was still in the top 4 needed the 3 points more. Won. That's what I would say. Adam. That's what I'll say. I'm not going to say you're the best team today.
The best team won. Listen, the team that you can see.
But you are a better team than us.
Yeah, that's out there trying to play. I mean, patterns of play and that. I still don't see that from United. I still saw individual brilliance from Sancho,
he was
individual
today,
brilliance from Ronaldo, but it's still not a team. I can see it there, you know what I mean?
And they've clocked out.
You know, if Ten Hag gets...
Do you believe me now as well when I said how bad we was?
Yeah.